A warm, cozy room filled with books on nature, maps and models of various ecosystems. David Attenborough, distinguished and calm, is seated reviewing a book. The door opens and in strides Steve Irwin, brimming with energy.
Crikey! Sir David Attenborough in the flesh. What an absolute honour to meet you, mate.
Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter himself. The pleasure is entirely mine. You've brought such energy and passion to the world of wildlife. Do come in.
Thank you, mate. You've been my inspiration since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I grew up watching your documentaries. You've shown the world the beauty of wildlife like no one else.
That's very kind of you, Steve. But I must say, your work has been extraordinary, particularly how you engage with creatures so fearlessly. Wrestling crocodiles and handling venomous snakes. You've made nature so visceral.
It's all about passion, mate. Once you understand these animals, you realise they're not dangerous. They're just misunderstood. I want people to see the beauty in them, you know?
Indeed, understanding is the first step to conservation. Your methods, though, are far more, let's say, hands-on than mine.
I reckon if you came down to Oz, I'd have you holding a croc in no time. Gently, of course.
I've always preferred to observe quietly from a distance. I'll leave that to you, Steve. Though I must admit, your approach has captured the hearts of young audiences in ways I could only hope to.
And you've captured their minds, Sir David. Your voice is like the heartbeat of nature itself. Honestly, I can't count how many times I've sat with Terry and the kids watching Life on Earth.
That's very humbling to hear. And your family, Terry, Bindi and Bob, they're quite remarkable. It's inspiring to see your passion for conservation passed down through generations.
Family's everything, mate. They're the reason I do what I do. We're all in this together, trying to protect the planet for our critters and for our kids.
A sentiment I share wholeheartedly. The natural world is so fragile, yet so resilient. It's people like you, Steve, who give me hope that future generations will continue the fight for its survival.
And it's people like you, Sir David, who've shown us why it's worth fighting for. What do you reckon? Shall we team up for a project? You narrate, I'll wrangle.
That would be quite the spectacle, wouldn't it? Though I suspect you'd be doing most of the heavy lifting.
Only if you promise to try holding a snake. A little one, I swear.
Well, perhaps for the sake of the collaboration, I could be persuaded.
Crikey, now that's a deal. The world isn't ready for this dynamic duo.
Nor, I suspect, other snakes.
The warm, cozy room fills with wholesome laughter, the two legends basking in their shared love for the natural world. What if we were so lucky?